The reason she left you is the same reason you can't get over her. And that is because you are not a man on your purpose. You are a man who is letting the world pull you around. And you are not at the helm of things. You are not in charge. And what happens is, in this situation, when you find a girl finally who puts up with you, who will hang out with you for a little bit, who will join you, who will give you some attention in the bedroom or wherever else, you quickly get very addicted to her. And even if you initially presented yourself as somebody who's got some things going on, who's independent, what she is going to find out very quickly, probably through not that much effort on her part, even though she is looking for this stuff, what she's going to figure out very quickly is it is a facade, and you are really not got that much going on. You really don't have that much going on. You are being pulled around by the world, and you're not on your purpose. And this is very unattractive to her. This is very unattractive to women because they see this ultimately as a high risk, and they see it that, well, that's probably not why they leave you. They leave you because they lose attraction. But the reason they lose attraction, I think, is biologically because there's a part of their brain that understands that this is high risk. When you are a man who is not on your purpose, who is being like pulled around by the world instead of going along on your own path, they can see that you are a high risk man who is likely to crash and burn. And if she is with you, she's likely to get hurt by this as well. And then that makes her, once she figures this out, she desires to leave you. And this is why women are attracted to men who are like on their purpose, who put themselves first, who put their work and their purpose first. Women get attracted to that because they can see that you are like on the righteous path, that you are not just like some kind of lost hedonist who's being pulled around by his lust, by his laziness, by his base desires, that you have an actual righteous path that you're on. And this is very attractive to them because this is a more stable path than just being blown around in the wind. They want to feel that stability in you. They want to feel like he's going somewhere. He's going somewhere that makes sense. He's doing something that makes sense. And I can come along with him and I can enjoy that. And we can live this life together that makes sense and is ultimately going to be fruitful and is going to be like in alignment with God or nature or whatever you call it. But when you are purposeless and you're lost and you don't have much going on for you, this woman will quickly become the center of your whole world. And that's not stable, and that's not going to lead you to prosperity. She can't be the center of your world. She's not giving you money. She's not going to give you the things that you need to survive. You only get that from being on your purpose, and she needs to be an accessory to that. She doesn't need to be your entire purpose. She can't be your entire purpose. She doesn't want to be your entire purpose. But when you're weak and you don't have much going on, you make her that purpose, and it scares her away, and she leaves you, and you get sad and you cry about it or whatever, and you wonder why she did it, what's wrong with her, she was unfaithful, this and that. She's merely just kind of following her nature and doing what's best for her own survival, because women are wanting to survive and prosper just like anybody else, and they have to do what they have to do to make that happen. But you think, oh, she's disloyal, this and that, what could I have done? Or, well, that would be good if you thought like that. If you thought, what could I have done? That's probably more on the right track. People put it back on the girl, and they'll say, oh, she was a bad girl, or this or that. And then you can't get over her. You cannot get over her because you have limited options. This is really what it comes down to, man. You have limited options, if you're being honest. And the reason you got so wrapped up in her, and it all ties together, the reason you got so wrapped up in her is because you don't have a purpose. You're not on your purpose. You're not living a good life. So this girl came around and she gave you a distraction. She gave you a distraction from your sad life, your purposeless life. And the distraction felt really, really great. And you got addicted to her, and she became your center of the universe. And she figured that out, and she left you. And now you can't get over her. And the reason you can't get over her is because you don't have other options. If you really had 20 other girls who were attractive with nice big gym booties, and they were breaking down your door, and they were saying, oh, finally she's out of your life, let me get in that life, let me get on that life. If you had these girls waiting for you, you would not be having trouble getting over this girl that left you. But you don't have those girls. And women, they like it when you have those girls. Trust me, your girlfriend wants you to have those girls because she wants to see that other people desire you. But it all ties together because you don't have a purpose. You're not desired. She figures it out. She leaves you. And then you can't get over her because you don't have the other options to go to explore. So you're sad and you're fixated on her, and you'll do anything to get her back when it doesn't even make sense anymore because you don't have those other options, because she was the only one who was giving you that drug. And the reason you don't have those other options is because you're not on your purpose, which is also the reason that she left you. So it comes down to being at the cause of things, or being at the reaction of things, or being at the cause of things. And so many people these days are at the reaction of things. Like, things happen and they react, things happen, they react. And it comes down to, do you want to shift away from being at the reaction of things, and are you willing to start being at the cause of things? Because the solution to all this is to build yourself up. The solution to all this is to get on your purpose, to start increasing your own value. And then things just naturally come together. You're on your purpose. You start to live a better life. You start to increase your own satisfaction with your own life. You start to be making more money. You start to cultivate more options for yourself, and everything starts to fall together at that point. Just the way that everything fell apart so disastrously, so synchronicity like before. When you live on the righteous path, everything starts to fall together. You get more options. The girl doesn't want to leave you because you have those backup options. She sees that you're desired. She sees that you can lead her to a prosperous place. She sees that you're on your purpose. She sees that if she leaves you, you can replace her. And so she doesn't. And it's really like a case of like the poor do not get fed. And your real only option to approach this is to decide that you want to start living your life on the righteous path. You want to figure out what is a purpose, what is productive, what is a way for me to start living a better life, that I am in alignment with something higher. I'm not just chasing women. I'm not just chasing pleasure. I'm not just chasing these little short-term like monkey brain things, but what am I doing? What am I building that is like bigger than me that I can focus on? And then you allow the people to come to you. See, chasing women really does not work. Chasing women is like, it's kind of a lie that men are the chasers. Every decent relationship that I've ever had where the woman was interested in me, every decent relationship I've had is where the woman was interested in me. Women will find a guy that they like, they'll see a guy that they like, they'll be attracted to a man, and then they will come and present themselves to you, or at least they'll make themselves very available for you to approach them, and they'll make it easy for you, and they'll basically present themselves to you. That's where the dichotomy works. You need to be a guy who's on your purpose, who's doing big things, who is just like centered in himself, and then the things you want, they come to you. You cannot be in this state of like chasing everything. It's very limited minded. What's the word? It's very, it's like a scarcity mindset. And you can't have that. You can't have that as an adult man. That's very like young. It's very like beta to use that word. It's very, it's not what you want. You want to be centered. You want to be doing some big stuff, and you want to like just let the things come to you. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to get across here. The reason she left you is the same reason you can't get over her, because you're not on your purpose. You can't attract new options. And even if you couldn't attract new options, you want to be on your purpose to the degree where if she leaves you, you can be like, okay, even if I'm not replacing you with another girl, it's okay because I got stuff to do. But a lot of guys, the only thing they had to do was this chick. And then besides that, they're working at Walmart. They're not doing anything. And the only thing that brought them happiness was this chick. But you want to get to the point where even if you don't have a replacement for her, it's like, okay, I got other stuff to do. Like I got this thing that I'm working on, and you know what? I'll just take a break from relationships and everything for a little bit altogether because I got this other stuff. And now that you're gone, I can put even more time into this other stuff, and it's fine. It's fine. Like, it's all good. That's like really the epitome of like of that like masculine state, is just be like, it's all good. Like, I'm not worried. I'm not scarcity minded. I'm not scrounging around. I'm not looking for scraps. I am just like confident. I'm out there. I'm doing my thing, and the women can come and they can go, and it's all good. And so yeah, that's the bottom line, guys. Like, you got to stop obsessing over these women and these relationships. You need to start obsessing over you and start being more selfish and start getting your life to a place where your higher calling, your purpose, your thing that you're producing, that's your focus. And then people can come and enjoy you and be a part of that and enhance your life rather than becoming the center of it. So that's the message for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think for real. Like, if you got through this, let me know what you think. All right, take it easy. I'll see you later. Bye.